What's up, Facebook Live? It's Solace Kingdom there, Kingdom Fourth here. Guys, I'm excited, I'm blessed, I'm prosperous, I'm successful. All things are working together for my good. But guys, I want to come on here and I want to talk about productivity. I want to talk about being productive. I was just watching a YouTube video from T.D. Jakes, and he was talking about productivity, guys, and he was talking about a Bible verse where Jesus cursed the fig tree because it wasn't being productive. And guys, here's what I want you to do today. I want you to produce whatever it is that God has called you to do. I want you to go at it with all your heart. I want you to produce. You see me making these videos or producing these videos. I want you to do whatever it is that he called you to do. I want you to do it times 10. I want you to be more productive today. I got my piano right here. I want you to produce. 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 I got my piano right here. But I want you to be productive. I want you to produce music with whatever God told you to do. I want you to be productive. I want you to give your all. I want you to keep going. I want you, because God created us on this earth to be productive. He created us on this earth to give birth to products, to give birth to things. He created us on this earth to produce. And I want you to be productive and increase your productivity. See, a lot of people are sad, walking around sad and gloomy. And you know, whatever it is that God has you doing, if you're at a job, produce your best there. If you lose your job, do something. Create an income stream. You see this right here? God gave me this idea, the light, 7 biblical principles to achieving spiritual growth for young adults. I produce this. I produce music that's on Pandora radio station. I want you to be productive. Produce whatever it is that you want to do in life. You have the power, the potential inside of you to produce it, to pull it out. It's all inside of you. Everything that you want is in here. But you got to pull it out. You got to work with your hands. This is what he was saying. Work with your hands. Don't work with your lips. Don't just say it, but do it. The ideas, hey, Felicia, congratulations on your engagement with you and Kyle. God bless. But what T.D. Jakes was talking about is that you got to be productive. The ideas that you get inside of here, you got to put them out here. You got to put them out. You got to work on it. That's what a proverb, you see in the book of Proverbs 31 woman, it talks about a Proverbs 31 woman being a woman that works with her hands. It doesn't say with her hips. It doesn't say with her lips. And that's the same for all of us. We got to work with our hands. We got to work. You're welcome. We got to work with our hands. I have my piano here, but I was just playing, just playing some of the music. But I was just playing some of the music, but I want you to be a producer. I want you to produce. I want you to keep going, and don't quit, because the enemy wants you to sit around. He wants you to be sad. He wants you to feel like you have no purpose, but I want you to know that you do have purpose, and that's why you're here on this earth, to produce and bring good fruit. And the only way that you're going to produce, and I'm not talking about to just work on anything. I'm talking about what is your heart's desires? What is it that you really love to do? I want you to work on that. What is it that people celebrate you on doing? What is it that people know that you're great at, but you feel like you're not great at? But everybody keep telling you that you can sing. Everybody keep telling you that you can teach. Everybody keep telling you that you're great at something, but you don't want to work on it. It was for me too. People kept telling me that I could do music, but I didn't believe it. But guess what? I started doing it. I started working on it. And now I have one of my albums that are on Pandora, and I'm going to have more music that's going to be coming out, but it's on Pandora radio station. But how did it get on there? Because I kept producing. I kept learning how to make beats from scratch. I kept learning how to sing and songwrite. I kept studying the greats so I could become better and become greater at what it is I'm doing. I kept studying vocal lessons. I kept studying and hanging around successful people who are successful in the music industry. So whatever it is that you want to do, I want you to produce the best that you can do. If you can produce 60%, don't compare yourself to somebody else. This was T.D. Jakes. I want you to watch the video above. When you have time, watch the video. It's T.D. Jakes, and he was just talking about being productive and the power of productivity. And that's why we're here. Just like, the spider. The spider keeps on producing. You see a spider, when you try to knock it down, it holds on to the web. It stays holding on all the way down. It tries its best to hold on. And that's just like us. We gotta look at that spider and realize that we gotta keep fighting. We gotta keep going. Even when we get knocked down, we might lose our job. We might lose something, but we can't stop being productive. We gotta keep producing whatever level that we're at. I remember when my dad, he used to work 2 to 3 jobs, but he kept producing. And now he owns his own business. Him and my mom, they own their own network marketing business for the last 18 years. They've been owning their own business. But imagine if they would have quit? What if he would have just said, man, I'm not working these jobs. I quit. I'm not taking care of these kids. What if he would have stopped being productive? He wouldn't have been at where he is now. Hey, Alicia, I hope I said that range. But how you doing? How you doing? But guys, I just want you to be productive. Do your best to produce. Produce. Whatever the ideas that God is giving you, don't just talk about them. Don't just write about them, but be about them. Get them done. When God gave me this idea, I got it done. The book is right here. I got it done. He gave it to me. I was asleep in my vision. I was asleep and I saw this book spinning in a circle. He showed me this book spinning in a circle, exactly how it looked right here. The light, 7 biblical principles to achieve spiritual growth. And I was like, I don't know how to write no book. I know how to write songs. I've been writing songs since I was 12. And I learned how to do that. But I was like, I don't know. But guess what? He said, my son, don't worry, I'm going to show you. He showed me. And guess what? It's the same as writing a song. Writing a book is the same. It's doing anything. You get the idea, and then you put the idea down on a piece of paper, and then you act on the idea. You get the outline. Once you have an outline, that's the vision. You write the vision and make it plain upon table. So when people read it, they know exactly what it is that you're about to do. They can see exactly what's about to happen. So I wrote my outline down, the title, the light. I wrote it in my phone, the light, the title, and the subtitle, 7 biblical principles to achieving spiritual growth for young adults. And then I put a Bible verse down there at the bottom. But then I wrote each chapter underneath it. And then I wrote, after I finished writing each chapter, it's 7 chapters. Then the first chapter is about honoring your parents. Then after I wrote each chapter, I went into Word document. I put down each chapter, and then I began to write about each chapter. See, then you begin to write. Don't worry about editing. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about how it's going to look. Just write. And that's what I learned. You got to just go. You just got to go for it. You just got to throw yourself in it. That's the only way that you're going to complete whatever it is that you've been putting to the side or procrastinating on or being lazy about. That's just like me too. I got to do whatever I want to do. I'm not just getting on you. It's for me too. But guys, I love you, and I just want you to be the most productive that you can possibly be today. Do the best that you can do today. Give your all in whatever it is that you want to do. I'm making these videos because this is what I'm called to do right now. I'm called to inspire and encourage people right now. So this is what I'm doing my best on. What are you doing your best on right now? What are you producing? What do you produce? Remember, God will always bless the works of your hand. Whatever it is, every video that I do is blessed. Everything, even if you don't see the blessing right now, you don't see the reward, it says it in the Bible that he will reward you for your work, says the Lord. He will reward you for the work that you do. Read Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 16. Go to Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 16 and see that God he's going to reward you for the work of your hands. That's just like the Proverbs 31 woman. He's going to reward her for the works of her hands. And I like what T.D. Jakes was saying in the video above. He was saying about the woman and about everybody. Don't just talk. Don't talk. You know, work with your hands, not with your hips. Work with your hands, not with your lips. That's what T.D. Jakes was just saying in a video. Work with your hands. The idea is going to come to your mind and then put it into action, and then it's going to manifest. You have the power in you. God has put the desire in you. Just like he put the desire in me to sing and songwrite when I was 12. And then I've been making songs. See, guys, when God gives you an idea, you can make a song. Whatever it is, you can do it like this. What is it that you can do easily? Can you cook easily? I know my Aunt Bridget, she can cook like this. Anything, she can cook. I know Felicia can teach. I know my sister can teach. What is it that you can do easily and effortlessly? What is it? What is it? Whatever that is your gift. And God said your gift will make room for you. But are you working on your gift? He said it will make room for you and bring it before great men. But are you working on your gift? That's my question. I want you to work on your gift today. I want you to be productive. And guys, I love you. God bless. Have an outstanding day. But be productive. That's why we're here on the earth. To produce good fruit. Produce good fruit. But guys, I love y'all. God bless. It's Solace Kingdom, there, Kingdom Forth. Thank y'all for watching. God bless Jared. God bless Alicia. Am I saying it right? Make sure I'm saying it right. Alicia Ranch. God bless you. God bless Felicia. God bless everybody that's watching. But guys, I love y'all. And I just want I want fruit to abound to your account. The only way, see guys, if I didn't obey God, I wouldn't have received the blessings. People are, buying this book and supporting me. But it was because I was obedient. I wasn't seeking after money. I was seeking after how could I be more productive? How could I honor my parents? How could I honor you, God? And he said, write a book. And I was like, me? That's exactly what I said. And he said, yes. And this one, you know, it's from God. He's going to give you the whole outline. He's going to tell you exactly what to do, but not the full thing. He's going to show you the first step. And I took the first step. I wrote down the title. Then after I wrote down the title, he told me the chapter. And then I wrote the next chapter, then the next. And he told me it's going to be 7 chapters. That's when you know it's God. He's going to lead you. And then he's going to back up what he said. I wrote the book. What's up, Kyle? Kyle, that's my cousin right there. He just got engaged to his beautiful wife. They about to get married soon. Felicia, God bless you, man. That's what's up. God is good. But guys, this is when you know it's God. Everything is going to make sense. You're not going to be confused. God is not the God of confusion. He's not the author of confusion. If you're confused about what it is that you're doing, then that's not God. If you're confused in a relationship, that's not God. I'm telling you. You need to bag up. You need to ask God, what is your will for my life? You're confused about what to do, what to work on. You need to ask him what it is that you need to do. And when he tells you, when he leads you, because he is going to speak to you, he is going to tell you, then you need to go and you need to take that first step. Have you did the first thing that God told you to do? Hey, Shaniqua, have you did the first thing that God told you to do? I got to work on this too. When he tells me to do things, sometimes I put it to the side. But then once I obey him, he blesses me. Right? As soon as I obey him, he blesses me. Because he said he will bless those who are obedient. In Isaiah chapter 1, verse, I believe it's 19, he said, if ye be willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. You shall eat the good. What is good? Anything that is good, you shall eat it. You shall have it. You shall receive it. Health is good. Wealth is good. Salvation is good. Anything good, you shall not lack it if you obey God. And that's what I want to tell you. Be more productive today. So I love y'all. Go out there and do great things and just keep working and don't let nobody stop you because you are a producer. So God bless. Take care. Later, Silas King. It's my piano. Gotcha. But God bless. Take care.